Good morning, Detox family. It's Daily Mindset video number 2. And today you should start to feel a shift in energy. Now, hopefully that shift is up, but be observant of whatever energy shift you're feeling. And focus on the process. We want to focus on progress, not perfection. A lot of us have things called hidden expectations. And there are people that feel like, oh, I'm going to drop a pound a day. And then you don't, and you, oh yeah, it's not working. It never works for me. This never works. Be mindful of that chatter and just let it go. Something comes up. Thanks for sharing. We're good. And focus on progress. Focus on the habits. Focus on what you can do. And if you went off track already, I know it's only day 2, but it's possible. Just get back on track. Get back on track right now. Make sure you're feeding yourself well. Make sure you're drinking water. And I need you to consider exercising as well. I would hope that would be an obvious thing as well. But in case it isn't, make some time to exercise. It doesn't have to be crazy hard, but from wherever you are, bring in a new challenge with it. If you're walking, walk faster, walk further, add hills. If you're strength training, increase your challenge a little bit. As you now feed yourself well, you need to start adding the challenge of exercise. That's going to work hand in hand with this. Exercise does a lot more than strength and all that kind of stuff. It also creates peristalsis, which is helping with digestion by jostling your intestines. It helps you in so many ways. It moves fluids through. When I was done with all my surgeries after my crash, and I was 4 weeks of bedridden and all kinds of pain meds and everything like that, I was told by my doctor that I was allowed to try running again after a month. And so on 4 weeks plus 1 day, I went for a little jog. I Velcroed my arm to my chest, my broken shoulder, and I went for a little jog. It wasn't much, but I immediately felt better. The fluids moved through, and I came back. It's a little bit gross, but after that run, I peed out the most vile, disgusting, greeny, gross. It was the anesthesia from the surgeries. My body started to move waste out, and exercise is so profoundly good for you for that. So I really want you to move your body, whatever that looks like. If that means all you have time is to do some push-ups and some sit-ups and some body weight squats, 5 of each every day, great, do that. This whole thing is about habits, and there are 2 kinds of habits. There's doing habits and not doing habits. Doing habits are the things you do all the time. Not doing habits are the things you probably should be doing and you aren't doing. And it's important to acknowledge both of them. So right now, you're probably bringing to play a lot of not doing habits into the realm of doing. And that's excellent, but it's new and it's a change and there's all of those pieces around it. But the longer you keep going with it, the better. Because your old habits, the ones you do all the time, have a connection, a neural connection in your brain, a neural pathway called a dendrite. And that dendrite is very strong and it's ropey and it's multiple cells thick. It's where the electricity passes across the channel so that you do that thing. You have that impulse. And when you do a new habit, you have a tiny, fragile little thread dendrite that connects to the new impulse. And it's fragile, it's thin, it's a cell wide, that kind of thing. But the more you consistently do the habit, your brain layers on more cells and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, conversely, the old dendrite gets weaker and weaker and thinner and eventually becomes a little piece of string and it snaps. And your new habit is now the way. This is the way. If you're a Mandalorian fan, you'll know what that means. So you need to keep those habits going and it becomes the new standard. You can't control yesterday. You can't control an hour ago. You can't even really control later or tomorrow. You can just control right now. And right now, be on target, be of purpose, be awesome. And I want you to comment on the Facebook page. I want you to comment on the group how you're feeling, how it's going. This is a private group. So we're all in this together. So just say how you're feeling. Is your energy up? Is your energy down? Are you finding this easy? Are you finding it hard? Is there something you did that was like, oh, this is great? Share that. The more we share as a group, the more profound and powerful everybody's success will be. So I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Keep on it.